Yeah.
It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. We're going to be scheduled. Here we are. It now says we are live. Well, I am Mad Frankie of the Mad Scientists, as you can see down here. And this is my guest, Paula, over here. Isn't that great? So we're going to be doing some things today. And Paula is my guest who is going to keep me sane, hopefully. There we are. Nice big job for you, Paula.
Oh, thank you ever so much. Guys, I don't know if you can see me, and I'm not a technical person, so I've got my tablet on and my phone on, but I can't see myself apart from on my
Your
phone.
phone?
So bear with us.
Can you turn your phone volume down?
Yes. Okay.
Right. Is that better? You can hear me? Yes?
Yes.
Hello, Tracy. And hello, Acme. So I think we've got rid of the echo now. There was a bit of an echo, but I put my headphones on and you've turned your volume down on your phone, so that's great. So we should be all right now. So I'll just we're not doing that one. So we're going to go. We're together. Oh, she's gone again. So we're just going to do a circle. Yes, you're going to do a circle.
I'm trying. Oh.
Put your hand in front of the camera. There you go. That's it. Yes. There we are. That'll do. That's fine. Good effort. I'm afraid Violet isn't here today, Tracy. Violet is off gallivanting around the country, going to see her brother. So I have my lovely guest, Paula, here to help me out and make sure I don't faint on the floor. You didn't know you were doing that, did you, Paula?
No, but it's fine.
Right.
Hello.
So I've still got this piece, this thing that I was doing. I've taken you remember I took the handles off, and now I've turned this over to make a ridge, an edge, a slightly more solid edge here. So that can do things, but it's nice and solid. So I can now cover it with something. And I've also got another one over here that I can always extend it with if I wanted to, you know, like putting another one at the back or something, you know. So I could have another one going that way. Only we've got to cover these things off because we can't have those adverts there. They're not paying me enough. So to go across here, I've been fiddling with this lot here. So I found this rather nice brayer off sheet, which looks rather and feels rather like leather. So what I've done is, remember those white bits I had? Well, I've covered them with this lovely material. So I've now got rather nice leather looking straps, right? 1, 2, 3. And these are the pieces that they're going to be attached to at the side, like that and like that. So that we're going to put one of these sort of things through it. But I can't do that until we've got everything covered and sorted out what's going in it. So it's the basic things first. But these are the snap fastenings I was thinking of. Or I did do another one where it had this rather nice snap fastening there, which is quite special. But I'd have to go and sort out which one I'd want to use. I've got a few designs like that, so I might use those, and I might use a plain one like that. Yeah. So it's a question of what I feel like when it depends what it looks like when it's covered. Now, these pieces, which I'm going to do one more of because we've got 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to finish this one off. All I've done is I've put the card on a piece of this, and I've just shaped it so that I can now fold it over, glue it down, and glue it down, right? So that's all I'm doing with that. And that's for that done. So here's my glue. I'm just going to pop this on here. And one on there. What are you doing? I can hear lots of banging.
I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm trying to set my thing up so that you could see me if you wanted to. Hang on, bear with us. Oh, goodness
okay.
Gracious.
Paula's wrecking her
That's why
kitchen,
that's why
everybody.
I'm always
Cheers.
in a naughty chair, you see. Sorry, Fran.
I didn't think it was that
Hold on.
kind of naughty chair. I thought it was a more fun kind of naughty chair.
Well, it depends.
But that's okay.
Oh, God. No. Goodness gracious me.
So I'm just folding this over. They've got glue on this tab as well, so I just fold that one over. And it doesn't matter that it doesn't quite meet there. I was intending it to, but it really doesn't matter because it's going to be put that side down and you'll never get that off then. It will be secured to this. So, okay. There we are. Let's see if we can look a bit closer at this while Paula's rearranging herself. So there we go. So that's what I'm thinking of, this arrangement, right? And really, this is not an edging to show. It's just to reinforce the edge, to make it a bit stronger, that's all. So that's the idea of this sort of arrangement, you see? So in order to do that, we have to think about what we're going to cover it with. And as I say, I can add this one if I want to make it a bit more, or even add it to the inside of that, but I don't think so because I want that to close. So it's more likely to be added on the back to create another bit at the back, I think. So let's see what we can do. I've got a few pages here of different colours. Oh, Paula, where have you gone?
I'm so sorry.
Are you back again?
Disturb you. I think so. Guys, if you can see me and I'm doing crazy things, that's okay. But I've got my tablet on and my phone on and everything's delayed and buffering. But if you can hear me, that's fine. And I'll answer all the questions on my phone. I'm so sorry. Go ahead,
I can
Fran.
see you. Hi, Mariah.
Oh,
hi,
God.
Kerry. Hi, Jamie. Hi, Eddie. Tracy. Anne. Hi, Anne. I think I've said hello to everybody else. Yes, so the new people popping in. Righto. Yeah, hi, Mariah. I said hi, Mariah. Anyway, I'm thinking about the various things I can use to cover this. That's one, because I've also got this one, which is quite similar, which has similar colours, if not exactly the same patterns on it. So that's possible. But I might not want to put the same thing on this side as I do on this side. In fact, I probably don't. I think I'd probably like to put something else on the inside and maybe something else on the back. So I think the first thing to do is to cover the back, because cover the back and you can overlap it a bit over here so that what goes on here will then cover it. So that's what I'm thinking. Another option is these, because I happen to have left 2 sheets of these, so I could use these. Oh, I'll just make me bigger at the moment. Don't worry, you're still there. I can still hear you. Okay? Okay, Paula?
Yes,
right,
thank
I'm just
you.
going to make it a little bit bigger. There you are. Now you can see that a bit better. So there's 2 large pieces of A3 card. It's 432. Yeah, 4. So A4 is half of one of these, right? So that's an A4 sheet there. So I've got double that, so 2 A3s. So that's enough to put some on the inside if I wanted to. So I could do that. And then we could have something like this one on that edge, or the other one underneath this one, which has got different patterns on it. I could have some of that at the front. But this is some rice paper, I believe. It feels like rice paper. So it's not all that strong, that one. This one is a little bit stronger. It's ordinary drawing paper, I think. Yes, large basic drawing paper. Or the other thing I can do is use some of these. Yeah, leaving that inside and put some of these on the outside, like there. like that. Let me just snip that end off, because whether I use it now or later, the end being snipped off makes it easier to think how it's going to look. I mean, I'd say visualize, but I've discovered I can't do it, so that's why I've got to have help seeing what I'm doing. So I'll snip that off. I just think it's just me being silly. So if I want to see what it might look like there, with that behind, that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. I quite like it. Or I've got these other ones. Looking at these ones that were done when I was using bits of grass, you see, and feathers and leaves and honesty seeds. I should be getting some more honesty seeds this time, yeah, soon. So there's that one as well. There's that one, which might just be enough to cover that side. Yes, I could do that. And I like this one particularly. But then I also like these two. That one and the one under it. But one's a navy sort of blue and the other's more of a phthalo blue, a greeny blue. So I should use one of them, I think, on the front. Not both, not one each side. So I think one of them on the front. I'm just sorting this out in my head right now. So I've got that one and that one, which go quite nicely, those two. But I think one is going to be enough to go on the front anyway, especially if I put something else on the back. I'm not so keen on this one. I like it, but I'm not so keen on the shade going with everything else. But that goes quite well with that and that. Maybe.
Yes. Yeah.
Or if you think about it, that goes quite nicely with that, those two. So if I had that there and there on the front as front panels and this on the inside, I think that would look quite nice. Don't you think so? What do you think, Paula?
I think so. We were just talking before we came on, and I think the all the blue and grey and the ones on the right look like an underground world or an ant's nest or something like underground and wonderful. But if I'm honest, I don't know how the green behind goes with that. So it will be interesting to see what you think.
With green behind. Like
no,
you say,
do.
I mean,
you do what you think, honey.
Well, I don't know what I think yet, so I'm still figuring it. So that one there.
That's just my opinion. It looks like microscopic world or something.
But I think this and this, or any other combination of the same thing, is a bit too intense.
Yeah,
that's what I think.
That's true.
That is really why I preferred the idea of this on the inside and that on the edges, like that.
Yeah,
I think that would go quite nicely.
Yep, you go with your gut, honey. That's what you always do.
Yes, I think I've about realised that that's what I fancy. I think that's the best option. Yes, I think so. Right, okay. Decision made. There we are.
Do it.
And if anybody doesn't agree, it's too late.
Yeah.
So, I want to cut one to go there. So, I don't want to take it over the top. Just want it to sit on top there. So I've got to cut it down there. So where's my ruler? Here's my. Oh, I'll use a pink one, only because it's.
Diane, that's not so good. Lots of people are sick at the moment, or losing family members, or having health issues. Oh dear, I'm so sorry.
It's not good.
No, it's not
at all good.
Does the bag still smell, Fran?
What bag?
Your McDonald's
this bag.
Oh, did
No,
I just say the word? Sorry.
Oops, the food bag. No. So, so I should be able to cut that now. So if I take that out of the way, pop that down and grab this. Now I could cut it on a cutting mat, but it's behind me and I can't be bothered. Basically, I'm cutting it with I hope a tiny bit of leeway. Don't want too much leeway because I want it to be able to fold over, don't I? So.
What paper is it, Fran? It looks like watercolor paper.
Card.
Or something.
It's card.
Card. Yeah.
It's just the big white card, you know, that I did loads of sprays and drips and dribbles on. I like.
Oh, look, everybody. Yanka is here, as in give her a good pull, as in rhymes with banker. Hi, Yanka.
Now, this one is going on the inside here. So that's where it's going to. So I have no need for, I can put it down flat on here because there's nothing, that looks like a pocket, but basically it isn't. It's just an edge and I don't want it. So I'm just going to put that on there and then I'll have pocket there and pocket there, which I will obliterate, I promise. So I'm going to stick this down and then turn it over and cut it. That's going to be the easiest way. So that's what I'm going to do. So, okay, here we go. Lots of lovely glue.
It's so interesting to see how people approach these recycled bag situations and how they glue them and stick them and prepare them. Everybody does it so differently.
Well, that's the fun of it, I think, isn't it?
I think so, yes.
Yeah.
Then you're like, oh, what can I do with this? And how do I stick it down? And what do I use? And
I have seen people. Yeah, I have seen people doing these bags before, but a long time ago, and I couldn't remember what they did. But I sort of found a few videos on how to do it, and then didn't actually get round to watching them. So I can't remember what I'm doing or what I think I'm doing, so I'm just doing it.
Yeah, but you can't follow specific instructions because your bag is different than everybody else's bag.
Probably, yes. Most of them will be Australian, American, or Canadian. There's not so many UK ones.
Oh, so Mariah's saying, say Yanka's name again. So in the Netherlands, well, bearing in mind that I'm English, I would say Jonker. But people say Yanka. Rhymes with but I would say Jonker, but I don't know what Jonker would say, but it's when you're speaking Dutch and pronouncing somebody's name, it's a little bit different. But yeah, it's like I'm Paula or Paula. In England, I'm Paula. In the Netherlands, I'm Paula. I don't mind. But yeah, we were having a good laugh about that. It's very funny.
Not stuck that down right. Not again.
Oh yes, Eddie, a femke. I used to have a femke
like
working
a dialect of things. Easy.
Try to line it up properly. Come on, stop messing.
Hello, Carla. No, it's Paula. Violet is busy with family business, so I'm stepping in, and I'm not very technical and stuff, so I'm just here to supervise Fran.
It works subconsciously.
There we go. Now we can see what you lot are doing. So I've got that stuck down now, just about. So I can now prove it on this. Let's see more.
Oh, happy birthday, Carla.
Oh, happy birthday, Carla. I was just being careful not to cut the bag there because I don't want to create a pocket. I don't want it.
Hi, Yuta.
So that still folds over nicely. Good, good. So now I can put this on here. Which bit do I want? Was it that one or was it another one?
Hello.
What's this one, wasn't it?
Time for food in this part of the world, girls.
Hello, Eddie.
Hi, Eddie. Did I say hello, Yuta? Yeah, and hello, Carla, and hello, Diane. Yeah, well, I have now. I don't know. I'm sort of changing my mind about this now.
I'm hungry. I haven't eaten anything yet.
I want that
Fran
piece.
should not be left unsupervised. I think Fran's totally fine unsupervised.
No, I should not be left unsupervised.
Oh,
Maybe it was that one. Yes, I think it was that one. I like that one better with that. I think that suits better. Right, so that one, I can just do the same as before and stick it down, the other piece down. So that's what I'm going to do. Do I want that piece? Or do I want that piece? I think I like that piece better. Okay. So we'll put this. And pop it on there.
are you using Fabritac, Fran?
Yep, that's right. Fabritac. There you go.
I have a question.
I'm putting. Yes.
So I was following Julie Torrance's stream, which was always lovely. But we were having bubbling Fabritac. So every time she glued something and put her Fabritac down and then picked it up again, a big volcano was coming out. So we were having this discussion about how you store it. Can you stand it upside down in a glass? Or she's like, no, I think it's just me. My Fabritac is like a volcano exploding. I don't have Fabritac. I don't know what it is. I don't know how to get it.
I get mine off Amazon. It's Beacon. I've also got Beacon 123.
Oh, is it kind of like that smelly glue? It smells like really strong. Oh, right,
yeah, it has. Yes, it's solvent glue. It's not a water glue. It shouldn't bubble up. If she's having a volcano, and she's doing it on fabric, you say?
No, just like you're doing, gluing her stuff down and making her books and stuff. But it was like every time she put it down, it was like bursting out of the top, and I'm like, no, I've got no idea. Maybe the weather.
Maybe. Well, I've got a screw top on mine, so I put that on, and then I'm putting it over here to fit that way up. You see?
Yeah, so that's what I said. You see? Yeah. Yeah.
Right, I'm going to pop this. I must cut that edge first. Must just cut that edge. There we are. We put it around, I think.
Yeah, I think it's Violet's birthday tomorrow. Is that correct?
Saturday, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so now I'm going to cut this like I did before. Going along there. Get my nice straight edge. I may need to trim again. So what? And then trim up here. Right, glued down there. That's not too bad, is it? And then this side. I think I want that piece. Right.
Oh, you're welcome, caller. I hope you have a beautiful day.
Well, I don't actually get very many bubbles in mine, and yet I'm always turning it upside down and accidentally putting it down that way up, and then, I don't know, I don't get bubbles in it. Maybe it's because I let it sit like that. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just going to give another little trim to this because I'm not happy with that edge. That's much better. There we go. Right.
Oh, yeah,
so
nice.
Glue on this edge as well. La 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 la. Lots of lovely sticky glue, and actually there's a bit of a glob there which I want to get rid of. There we go. And putting some under this edge here because I want that to stick down as well. Mm-hmm. I might put another little bit on that edge actually. This edge. Down a bit more. Good. That's better. Right. Up on the bottle. And see, I wanted this edge because of this little bit here, which I felt echoed over here quite nicely. That's what I was thinking when I saw that. Thought that would work quite well. Right. What we're going to do is think of something to go on the back, but I think I'll wait about the back because I'm not sure about using the other bag yet. So I'm just snipping this off, being careful not to cut this fold here, because I just want to cut alongside it. I don't want to cut into it like that. So basically, that should work. There we are. That's not too bad, is it? So we've now got that sorted, and we've just got to sort out what we're going to do with that. I think I'm going to need something softer in here, so I think perhaps this would work better. This slim rice paper would work better. I think so. Because I can move that there. open that out there, and then I can get that on there. And I can do different ones in either side. I don't have to do the same thing. Yes, I think that might work quite nicely. That's what I think. Right, that's what I'm going to do. So we'll get the glue out again, and we'll put that there. We'll get rid of the advertising. I think we might get quite a bit done on this, going at it like this. What have you been doing lately, Paula?
Well, I was preparing my swap with Kerry, of course, and I just heard that he'd received his papers today. I have not received mine. And then I was fiddling around with a potential cover, but it might not be for Kerry's papers. I have to wait and see until they come. But I'm really enjoying, to be honest, using my sewing machine, because I'm a sewer.
Yeah.
I'm a lifelong sewer, and so I've never sewed paper before. So sewing paper and fibers and different mediums together is a very new thing to me, and it's just really good fun. And I never knew you could do all those things on your sewing machine.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm busy with, the neutral colours.
I only found out about sewing with a sewing machine about a couple of years ago, and I've done it a little bit, but most is a decorative trim on a tag, not really with any purpose, like books, signatures to books. I've not done that yet.
Yeah.
But then I quite like doing
wonderful. It's like you've Yeah, but it depends if you like to make your holes and thread your threads and stuff. But because I'm quite a proficient sewing machine person, I'm very comfortable with a sewing machine and a board and a rotary cutter. And I've started treating the papers and the treated papers like material. So cutting out patterns and thinking about how I would make stuff, but it's a whole new thing for me. I've never done it before, so it's just so wonderful to share with everybody and everybody have a go at seeing what they can do. But sewing machines are like your nemesis.
Yes, well, I'm not great with sewing machines. I can do forwards and I can do a little bit of backwards, and that's about it.
Forwards, backwards, and zigzag. That's all you need to do.
Zigzag. Yeah, I can do zigzag. I just tell the machine, I want that one, please. And then I have to test it 5 or 6 times because it's never the way I think it's going to be. So
that's also true. But it does add something wonderful to all of your papers, whether you're making a journal or you're making something to put some stitching on, and it doesn't matter that it's all raggedy and bubbly and wobbly, because that makes it more wonderful. I'm just loving it. That's what I'm enjoying the most at the moment.
I'm not keen on the bubbly so much, because that means
I like it on
the other side.
Oh well, that's also true. If you want a perfect stitch, you can't do it, but I like that unpredictable thing. But if you're not comfortable with a sewing machine, then it's I can imagine it's not doesn't make you happy.
Now my daughter's quite good with the sewing machine though, my eldest. She likes doing textiles and such like. So I've got to put this on fast because it's fast drying. So I've got to put that on there. Oh, I think I did it. I think it'll work. There we go. Right. Now I want to cut it along here, along this bit. To get that.
Eddie, I'm not hiding. I'm just trying to do the technical stuff, which I'm not really good at. I'm in my little kitchen with my phone and my tablet. I'm just trying to do the best that I can. Goodness gracious.
You're doing fine.
Yeah, it's all good. The main thing is that we're here to watch Fran doing this. Oh, I love that yellow in the middle. You were right, kiddo. You see?
Uh-huh. Well, there you go then. Now then, I hope that's all right. Let's have a look at that, see how that worked.
Nice.
Like that, there we go. I thought I'd done it all wrong for a minute there. So, we've now got that piece in there. And we've still got the possibility of getting in here, this one. And the same with this one here. And that one needs some colour on it. So shall I do the same thing again, or shall we do something? I think I'd quite like to do something different on that one.
Thanks, Janka. Fine avond, Scott. Yeah.
I've got that, which isn't quite big enough. That's a shame. No, it's not big enough. What else have I got? Nope. Nope. I know I've got some more stuff. I'm just hunting through my pile. My big pile over here. Well, there's that. Oh, there's that. I don't know if that's big enough. Oh, it might be. Oh, it might be. What about that? No, it's not quite. Oh, that's a shame. It's not big enough.
Oh,
Maroonies.
Shameroonies.
But one of these might. White. Quite like that one. That one might. Possibly. That one won't. Or perhaps that. Not sure. It would fold over like that.
I like the other one.
The other one? This one? Oh, there's this
What
one.
do you think?
Like
What do you think, guys? Oh, also.
Oh, what else have I got in this pile?
Hi, Rhonda.
Well, those are all small ones. They're never going to fit. Got to be big ones. That's the thing. Got to be big ones. That's too dark. I don't like that. That's a possible.
Ooh.
Or that's a possible. Oh, now that's quite nice. How about that?
Ooh.
It's got a little tiny bit of copper in it, but it's quite nice. I think that might work.
Yeah, that looks lovely.
That goes across there like that, and then we fold it. Yes, I think that might work quite nicely. Let's try that then. There we go, with a whole load more glue again. The good job it's near the beginning of the tube, because otherwise it takes forever to put the glue on. Don't you find when you get near the end of one of these bottles? These sort of size
so
bottles?
annoying. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like paint. It's like if you have just, you know, your normal paint, like I use a lot of Amsterdam and Newton and Winsor and Newton. You get to the end and you're like trying to squeeze the last bit out. Oh, it's so annoying.
Yeah. Well, it seems also to sort of harden up a bit in the bottle. That's the thing I'm not so keen on.
I guess so.
It gets harder to squirt it down to the end, you know, which is why I have it sitting like that in the hopes that it will be at that end, you know.
Yeah. Well, I'm only just over a year and a half into my mixed media thing, and I've only just invested in some art glitter glue. But I tell you what, it's the best thing I've ever bought for ages. I love it.
Well, I've got art glitter glue, and
Yeah.
this one is so thin. I'm not sure what's going on. It's just so thin. It comes out like water. So maybe I should be holding that up so I can let it mix a bit.
Oh. I always thought it was like a really expensive gimmick, and it's the same as PVA glue or Aleene's quick drying glue, etc. And it's so expensive. It's so expensive.
It's a quick wrapping, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, dear. But it's a quick grabbing.
It is. I'm just in love with it. I love it. It is amazing stuff, I have to say.
It means that if you're making something that you want to do all at once, you can stick something down with it and carry on with the next stage.
Yeah.
You don't have to wait for anything to dry, which is pretty much similar with this. They want me to go in for... Yeah, that's the trouble.
Yeah.
Indeed. They want me to go in for some more blood tests. They're doing some more investigating, which I'm quite pleased with, because it means they might actually find something out, which would be lovely.
Oh.
No.
So many health situations going on at the moment that people have strange illnesses and we don't know what it is.
Yeah.
It's quite concerning.
Yes, I think COVID has brought a lot of things to the surface.
Yes. I think the thing for me, digressing from arty business, is that when you don't feel well and somebody can't find out what's wrong with you, it is very concerning. And being a nurse myself, it's just like, oh, I've never seen these things before, but nobody knows the answer. It is very concerning.
It is. I'd rather have a bit cut off than not be able to cover it all, so I'm going to reposition it. Right, repositioning.
Oh, such a lovely paper.
There we are. So let it overlap a bit and I just cut off the edges, so that'll be fine. That's better. Because otherwise I was getting it lined up here but not lined up here, so I've left a little bit of an overlap, so it's only a tiny bit, so I can just cut that little overlap off. As you can see, there, a little bit of overlap, so nothing huge. I can do it quite quickly, and we can see where we've got to. I think that's what I like about the Fabri-Tac, because you can actually reposition it if you're quick enough and you haven't got too tender a bit of paper that you're trying to use. I doubt very much if you could do that with rice paper. I think you'd probably be in a lot of trouble with rice paper.
I know Julie uses it's the same Beacon product, but it's the board and foam glue from Beacon, and she likes that one because she can get it at the dollar store, which I can't find here. I don't have any of them, but that also gives you a wiggle. And then I also watch Seven Plaza Margrethe, who's here in the Netherlands, but she does her things in English. But she uses a thing called, is it called Bart's? oh God, she calls it only Bart, but it's almost like glitter glue, but Bart something. Come on, guys, tell me. But that also, when you put your paper down, you can squidge it around a little bit, and it doesn't grab so quick. Bart something. I don't know. Who knew there were so many glues?
Yes, well, there are, aren't there?
Yeah.
Right, just getting this last little edge. Yeah. Right, I think that's it on that one. Let's see how we
marvelous.
do. Right, so now we've got, let's just be this way up. So now we've got this one and this one. So that's quite nice. I like that. A little bit of trimming there. A little tiny bit where it was a bit. That's better. So I like that. That's worked out quite nicely. So now we just need to do the back. But as I said before, I don't want to do the back until I decide whether I'm going to add this to it. I mean, I could add that there, or I could add it there.
Ooh, funky.
Or I could leave it as it is. Either way. But then I've got to decide what I'm going to put on the front, because I want to use those pieces I've just made. And where did I put them? They're here. So I got one there, like that, and one there, like that. So they're going to go like that, and they're going to have a popper on them. At least one side is going to have a popper, so the other side will come up like that. And popper down there, like that. So it's either all the way there or just a little bit there. I think just a little bit. So I've got to decide that, whether I'm going to put it on with it all over or with it half on, half off. I think it's got a bit of the edge there.
Hi, Ricky.
And this side.
Right, Mariah. Isn't it wonderful to see these different things that you can do with the bags? I'm loving the back, Fran, actually. I think we should revisit the back.
The back?
The back of your bag. It looks, when you had the idea to put the extra thing on the back. I love that. I love it. I love all of it. But yeah.
What? They're putting another one on the back?
Yeah, we all forget about the back. Yeah.
Well, back, you see, couldn't it?
Stop drinking halfway here. Yeah.
Hi, Julie Parker.
Lemonade.
So I think I need to cut these off.
That would be so cool. I'm gonna steal that. If you don't do it, I'm gonna do it.
It's your fun, when at your fun. Is it an hour? 2 hours already. This is social fun.
Excuse me. 1 minute.
All good. Sorry, guys, you're seeing me live in my kitchen. My husband's having his dinner, bless him. in our tiny apartment. So sorry, real life is going on here.
Well, and so it should.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with real life.
At all.
After all, if it wasn't for real life, we wouldn't be here, would we?
That's also true. Yeah.
It will hit you indirectly. It's just dangerous.
So, if I put that there, or there, I think I prefer that way round.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Yes. So I'm only sticking down this bit.
Hi,
I'm not
Trish.
sticking in all of it. Hi, Julie.
Thanks, Julie.
Hi, Rhonda.
He's hungry.
Right. Did you say you've got something you wanted to show, Paula?
No, only if you needed to go to the toilet and I was trying to be professional and have something prepared.
Well, I'm all right.
No, not at all. I'm fine. I've got my my book bag here. Tomorrow I will try to make some kind of a video showing you through the beautiful book bag. I have to say I'm so happy with it. But when I was looking at the photos, I was like, oh, you can't really see what it is and how you can interact with it and take all the bits out and fiddle around with it. And
yeah, video helps with that.
Yeah, I love watching Mariah and P do that and showing people, but I don't have the technology. I don't have overhead cameras or video things set up or a YouTube channel.
What I used to do? Have you got a tripod? Have you got a tripod?
No, but I could get one. I could go to the local dollar store and get one.
Well, what I used to do, I used to have this this unit next to me here, and I used to put the tripod on the top shelf and then hold it on with books and things so it didn't overbalance. And I used to put my camera on that before I had any other way of doing a pointing down camera.
Yeah. Oh, I can try for sure, because I always feel sad that you just look at a photograph, and when people take the trouble to put a video on, even if they're in their garden or they're on their table and showing it and opening it, it's just so wonderful. It makes me so happy, but I've never done it before, so I'm new to all of this, but I will try.
So there we are. I've now got another bag on there. So now we've got to cover that.
Oh, sorry.
Now that's okay, because I wasn't really ready to put the three thingies on, because as I say, I think I want to use some of those other studs, more like these bigger ones with the decorative thing. You see, because that pops off, and it's got a slightly decorative thing on that side, and then the other bit is through there. So,
I don't know about everybody else, but I always forget to do that before the end, and then I'm like, oh, I should have put that in before I did more stuff.
Yeah, well, if you want something to close with a magnetic catch, then you've got to put that in fairly soon.
Exactly.
You've got to know you're going to do that before you start, almost, haven't you?
Yeah, exactly.
So, I wanted to show you these three things that came this morning. Look what I got.
Ooh.
I don't know what that means, but this is, I think they call it some sort of flower, but it looks to me like cobblestones, sort of like that kind of thing, or scales or something like that. And then I've got a large film strip there. This is just thin die cut. A smaller film strip there, and with it a strip for cutting tickets. So one can have a lot.
Where did you get them, Frank? Because I've got my notepad like V, I'm making notes. Where did you get those?
China, you know, AliExpress.
As one
So
does.
I just like some of the patterns. They had quite a lot of patterns, some more flowery stuff, but I didn't like those so much. It's not really my thing. So I just went for these. I like those. So now we've got that. We've now got an extra bit here. So what am I going to do with that extra bit? Is that going to become part of something, or am I going to fold it back? Because I've got the bits here, the stiffeny bits from the doodahs.
Eddie.
From the handles, you know, so it's quite difficult to fold it there. I can fold it there, but I can't fold it there so easily unless I take the handle bits out. I might have to take the handle bits out.
It's Paula here.
Lexi's here. Hi, Lexi.
Lexi's here. Eddie's starting to get naughty. He's warming up for his chair responsibilities.
Is he? Yes. Well, it's booked for you, Eddie. We've had the strap specially made.
And there was me trying to be very professional.
You don't want to do that. It's not so much fun.
Well, we could Velcro him in, or we could put one of those leather type straps on. I don't know what Eddie would require. I don't know. I
suspect he'd probably require leather and some chains.
Yeah, I don't think he's a Velcro self-adhesive dot kind of guy. Do you, Ed?
No, not quite.
No.
I'm just very carefully trying to tease this bit off because I want to be able to fold it without that in the way. So can I fold that now? Well, I think I can.
Eddie.
Get that out. Eddie, what are you doing? What are you doing? A sack of chips, I won't move.
Chips.
So I'm just peeling off these.
Well, we call them crisps in the UK, Fran. Yeah, crisps. A packet of crisps.
A bag of chips is what you get from the fish and chip shop.
Yeah, exactly.
And they are made from flat potatoes, and they're sort of like bigger versions of French fries.
French fries. Yeah, French fries, but bigger.
Yeah, bigger, fatter, and nicer tasting, and I can't eat them. Oh well.
Sounds like me. Yeah.
Well, I'm not allowed because it's carbohydrates. So.
Yeah.
Right, so I've taken those. And now, can I fold it now? Do I want to fold it the way I thought of folding it, or do I want to do something else with it? I think I want to do something else with it.
Yes,
so I don't want to just do that. Don't like it.
No.
So what I can do is what I did before with the other one, which was fold it out. Just sort of open everything out to be able to get at it. And I might take that off as well.
Oh yes, Julie. Did they call them crisps in Australia? Packet of crisps?
Cheese and
I
onion.
think so. Cheese and onion. Oh, I like salt and vinegar. It's my favourite.
Actually, my favourite was plain. I used to like the salt and shake ones. Do you remember those?
Oh God, yeah. You had a packet, and then inside was another packet, and you opened it and poured all the salt in and shook it up.
Yeah.
But I think in Australia they might call them crisps also, because they're very UK orientated.
Yep.
Salt
so I've taken that piece as well. This salt and shake. That was it. Yeah. Little blue bag. Salt and shake. They brought them back for a while, and then they changed their minds again.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're still around, but then I can't eat crisps. So. Now then, let's try folding that out. It's not very handy, but you can do it.
Oh no, spicy crisps or spicy chips with like paprika and all of those
Paprika's all right.
additives until your chips are orange. No, not good for you. I don't think so.
No.
No.
There we go. Oh, I don't know if that's even, but I folded it down about the same round. So, put it down there, see if that mixed. Put it down there, see if that mixed. There we go. So that's better, I think, because that way I've got an opening. A big opening now.
Looking good. Yep.
So I can sort of put something on here and put something on here. So have I got any nice stuff to put on there? What's this
Look
one?
at the bottom. It says, "I'm loving it."
Yes, well, they might be. So what else can I put on there? I don't really know. I could make something.
Nice, Diane.
Let me have another look. I still like that.
Tracy LaBeouf, you're a dirty girl. White cheddar popcorn. What the heck is that? Popcorn is either sweet or salty, and you eat it in the cinema. Cheesy popcorn.
Garlic parmesan smashed baby potatoes in the air fryer. That sounds lovely.
That does sound lovely.
Can anybody think of anything I could eat? Eggs. There you go. I'll eat eggs.
What do you eat, Fran?
I could eat protein.
A lot of protein.
Yeah, so I can eat meat and cheese and milk and eggs and vegetables, basically. Which is pretty much what we used to eat before they started making fast foods. No bread or cake.
Yeah,
no.
exactly.
Well, I can have bread, but it has to be very expensive bread, specially made to be very low carb. So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That colour? I'm not sure. I'm going to just dash to the other side of the room and see if there's anything in my big pile over there that might suit. So I won't be a second. We'll think about that one. And I'll dash over. So I've got to take my headphone off. Hang on. You carry on for a moment. I'll still be here, but away from the headphones.
So here's a strange thing that Violet usually pops up and shows her beautiful stuff. I have my tablet on the left and my phone on the right with a delay. And I'm very professional. I brought my list and I brought something to show, but I don't know if you can even see it. So I'll try my best. I don't know if you can see it and if it's in a delay.
This one will do it.
There's the book bag book. Oh, found one. Still here, Fran. Oh,
how about that?
Oh, no need. She's back.
What do you think of that? I like that one.
That's better.
I think that's going to work. Yes. It's a lovely rainbowy colour, really.
Yep, that goes better.
And it sort of matches, or not exactly matches, but goes well with the other sheets of you.
Okay, Mariah. Leave.
Oh, are you off? Move to your left.
Oh,
AZ.
I don't know. To the left.
Oh, my husband's just got some stinky.
Right. To you, to me, to you.
Well, I can see your left elbow, and that's about all I can see. I've gone too far in that direction. Go to the other way.
Well, don't look at me. Look at Fran. It's okay.
And I haven't got myself showing, so I'm just trimming off these edges. I've got
a terrible buffering delay. Sorry. Hold on. Oh. It doesn't matter, guys. You don't need to look at me. You've seen me now. concentrate
Hold
on
up your
fans,
left
so
hand,
fine.
Paula. Hold up your left hand, Paula. Yeah, move more to that direction, that side of the room. Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Okay, hold on. Doesn't matter.
I don't know why you moved it. You were all right before.
Oh, I don't know. I just have a big delay all sewing. Yeah, sorry, Mariah.
So, where am I going to put it?
If I have to do this again, I'll get a bit more organised, but I have no clue what I'm doing. It doesn't matter. We're just watching Fran and chitting and chatting, and you're hearing my voice and seeing me, and it's just so lovely. It's not hard at all, Rhonda. I just don't know what I'm doing.
Well, you're not really doing much, so there isn't much to know, really.
That's also true.
You're being there and talking to me and keeping me company, so that's fine for me.
Yeah.
I'm just not sure whether I should put it on this way, because it'll be like that, or whether I should put it on like this way.
Oh, I like that way. Not that I'm opinionated or anything. You do what you think is best.
Thank you, darling. I've just been offered a cup of tea. A fresh one that isn't stone cold. Wouldn't that be nice? So that way.
Oh, guess what I'm drinking? Yes.
Beer?
Oh, it's
wine,
up to you.
gin?
I like that way.
That looks much better now. We can see you now.
Up a bit, up a bit, up a bit.
Left a bit. So,
No,
I was thinking about that.
On the alcohol scale. Wine or gin?
Oh, wine is nice. He's just bought 2 new bottles of wine, so we could have wine.
No
Gin,
wine, no gin. Keep going.
Ginzano?
No, keep going.
Vodka?
No.
Brandy?
No. Think about pee. Think about pee.
Whiskey?
Hurrah!
Whiskey. So I like that piece, actually. And I quite like that bit as well, but I like that bit too. So I think I'll have that bit. Yes, I think that's what I'll do. So it's that bit. Okay, so that bit. So we'll stick this end bit down first, because it's got to go that way.
Lexi, also don't be silly.
Lexi, what are you doing? Strawberry milk!
They're all suggesting things that I'm drinking. Strawberry milk, chocolate milk.
Guys, she's in Amsterdam. It's not going to be strawberry milk.
Well, it can be.
No, not in Amsterdam. Wouldn't be right.
Well,
not adventurous enough for Amsterdam. So
I'm a morbid
I've got that
girl
flat down.
at the end of the day.
I never could drink whiskey. I tried some once, and it was so awful. I was nearly sick. It was horrible. Gin, fine.
No, Eddie,
thank you,
never.
Super. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I like a good gin and tonic. But all the other
I don't take the
things that Eddie is talking about. No. No.
So I've now got a nice hot cup of tea delivered. Isn't that nice?
Gorgeous.
Lovely.
I also say I like a nice cup of tea.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I used to drink tea or coffee or tea or coffee. And then for a while there, I drank coffee, getting stronger all the time. Really strong coffee. And in the end, I thought, this is silly. So I stopped.
Yeah.
and I started drinking more tea. So I just drink tea now. But I do have the occasional coffee, just not, you know, strong or anything, just slightly strong. I like to have some flavour. I don't like to drink a coffee and you could have drunk a milk and not known the difference.
Oh, exactly.
Some of them are so much
I like
like
a good espresso, a really good, nice coffee. But I do like my tea. I love a good cup of tea. It was good.
Right, I'm going to turn this around and put this down like this so that I can get it positioned nicely. I hope. I've got to be able to see the other end. No, it's not on. It's not on. Come on. Get it on properly. That's better. No, that's not on either. That's better. There we go. That's better. That's much better. So there's hardly any overlap there. Not much to take off there. Just a tiny sliver here, look, to take off. Little tiny bit. Otherwise, it's fine.
Yes, we all have our coffee in different ways.
Yeah.
I don't take anything in my coffee. I like a good black dark espresso.
Oh, yeah. I have milk. I like the latte myself.
Okay.
Like a nice latte with a bit of froth. Frothy coffee. Right, one more piece to cut.
Oh yes, Eddie, I like a laced coffee. If you can shove something in a coffee, it's always nice, but maybe not before 9 a.m. in the morning.
No. I used to like Tia Maria Calypso coffee.
Oh,
used
yes.
to like that very.
Yeah.
So it's that way round. That's the back now. So I've just got to cover this bit. Right.
Lactate? What is that? What is lactate?
No
is it
idea.
like
sounds like milk and it sounds like milk and orangeade. Sounds repulsive.
Maybe it's like a lactose-free milk or something. I don't know.
Or even one with lactose added. By the sound of it.
Yeah, Eddie just said lactose-free milk.
Free. All right.
Yeah. Oh. No, I don't do free anything. It's like alcohol-free beer or alcohol-free wine. Why would you do that?
Yeah. Well, so that you look as if but you're the driver.
I know some people have to. Alcohol-free beer. Then just drink a cola.
I want to use this one next on this bit because that will cover up these. That's your rune blocks, isn't it?
Yes.
I like those.
I'll tell you what totally astonishes me is that that is such a popular stencil mask. I'm so grateful that everybody loves it, but I'm just like, why does everybody love it so much? I sometimes think it's a bit sort of plain.
No, it's not plain. No.
Yeah, well, I'm glad that everybody likes it.
Looking at the edges here, I think I might get just the.
It is Mariah.
Boxes on, you know, like that. I think I might. So I'm gonna do it again and stick that on. So first we'll do this bit here.
Yes, Eddie, I know. I'm quite astonished that people find that so wonderful. Yeah. I keep trying with triangles to do a kind of triangular room block thing, but it's just not happening. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway,
I suppose, you hit the jackpot one time. Get something that right.
I guess so, Fran. It doesn't matter to me if people like it. It's okay. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not in it for the money, honey. But yeah, doing
No,
the
well,
triangles, all my triangles look like Toblerones. It's just like no.
Toblerones. Lovely.
Yeah,
I've got to see that. You're going to show me your Toblerones.
I will.
What's
They
wrong with
just look
Toblerones?
like
I used to like those. They used to hurt the top of your mouth, though. But I used to like those.
maybe people will love them, but I just think they look a bit silly. But yeah, I don't know.
You've got to show us them. Then we'll tell you if they're silly.
I will.
Good. That's the thing, you see. I mean, you saying you don't really understand why the room blocks are so popular. Well, maybe you're thinking the same sort of incorrect way about your triangles. Maybe if we see your triangles, we'll go, nothing wrong with them.
Yeah, that's also
Give it a
true.
go.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Evie. The prayer wheels also are just like circles with funny things in, and people seem to like those. But yeah, it just makes me happy. People do far more intricate, beautiful stencils than I do, including yourself, Fran. But that's just not my.
Me?
You do amazingly beautiful things, but we all do something different, and I think that's
Well,
what
yeah,
makes it lovely.
that's the joy of it.
Yeah, and Kerry does amazing, wonderful things, and Darcy and Rhonda, all the designers do so many wonderful things, and it's like, whoa, they're so lovely. Yeah, that's so wonderful. Yeah. My favorite one recently was your falling people, all the people falling down and doing stuff. Oh, I love that.
And that just came out of putting that perspective, that city perspective thing, because I wanted them to be falling, because it was something we were talking about, Violet and I, together, and something she said, and I thought, falling people, that'd be great, the falling people coming down there. And I'm sure it was her idea in the first place.
Yeah.
She comes up with some good ideas.
Yeah. And as Mariah and Patricia were saying, they don't have to be falling. They could also be turned the other way and be dancing, or you could doodle on them, or you can do stuff. That's what I love about all of the stencils and masks that everybody's designing over there. It's just lovely. You can
use them in different ways.
Exactly.
They were said to be,
just fabulous. Okay, come on, baby, stick her down. Thank you, Rhonda, and the same to you, my darling.
Cut this along here.
Oh, Evie. That's so sweet.
Oh, I mustn't cut the tablecloth. Not that it's a tablecloth, it's a bit of paper, but same principle applies.
Evie, funny.
Well, what?
Oh, Evie was just posting that I'm far more talented than I give myself credit for. You know what, guys? I just make things that make me happy, and I'm fortunate enough that Mariah and Brad will allow me to share those things with people. And if they love them, they love them. If they don't, they don't. But I've never been so appreciative in my life. I never thought that would happen for me. and it doesn't. I don't say it doesn't matter, but it's.
They are great people to design for. They really are.
Yeah, if people love what we make and we want to share it together with everybody. I'm just so grateful. That's all I can say.
Yes. So we've now got.
Ooh, see?
That way.
Oh, I'm so going to steal this idea.
And still got more in there. Can do more in there. So there's somewhere to put things. So I could sort of glue this down, glue it down there, and cut that open so I can put more things in that side, and then have this side put things. You know, there's so many options when you've got so many bits. There's somewhere to put things there. Somewhere to put things there. Now we've got something we can put there. Something we can put there. So we've got it.
It's going to be
every way.
Be a stuffer.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure that I want to stuff it too much, but it's quite a nice shape at the moment. And don't forget, I'm going to be putting these on, so I've got to be able to shut it, haven't I? Got to be able to close it up.
That's true.
So. But there's plenty of space in there to do things. And once you've got the front done like that, you turn to the back and then you can build more on it, going up with more bags. Every time you get another bag, you can add another one.
I love that. I love it. Yeah.
And then I can find somewhere to put that. So that could go in one of those. Like that. There you go. Yeah. You notice that I put a ribbon on it, a brown ribbon on it. That was the one I made when I started this. So, with the two-sided. But that ribbon is special chocolates for diabetics. Very occasionally, but they're quite expensive, those they really are. So I indulge myself with the bread, and occasionally my husband buys me some diabetic. Well, I think we're about near the end now. My back is starting to hurt quite a bit. Okay, so I think I'm not ending.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Yes, thank you, everybody, for coming. I'm so glad you could make it. I hope you enjoyed what we did with these lovely papers that I'm finally getting around to using some of them. That's the great thing, being able to use them. And I will sort out my poppers and see if I can get them sorted so that it'll be completed next time we see it. But then, of course, there are other things you can do on the outside, you know, like there's these little things. You can add decorative bits like that.
Thanks.
And all sorts of stuff you can do. I mean, anything you like.
Yeah. Next time, Fran, build on it. Oh,
yep.
Looks gorgeous.
Yep. So
oh, thank you, Evie and Trish. Hi, Tommy.
Hi, Tommy.
Tommy's watching us.
Hi, Tommy.
Okay, guys, we're going to go. I hope everything was okay. And I'll do my Mariah. Don't forget to give the thumbs up. It's very important. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the all notifications channel, etc., etc. And it was so lovely to be here. And greetings from my kitchen.
Yeah, and if you've got any questions, you can either put them underneath the video once it's published. You know, once it's finished being alive, you can comments, and or you can put them in Mad Scientist group if you remember, or the Makers group if you remember. Makers of Mixed Media Art and Art is PM Artist Studios group on Facebook. Okay, everybody. Bye, everybody. Come and wave, Paula. Wave.
Come and do a circle. Hang on, I'm trying to do my circle.
Ready?